poor little Republican Congressman James Comer is still struggling with what to do about this ongoing investigation he has into President Joe and his son Hunter Biden. But he appeared on Newsmax this week opposite host Rob Schmitt to, talk up the investigation a little bit, pretend that everything is going his way. But Rob Schmitt was very quick to point out that, hey, everybody kind of thinks you should stop. Here's how that interaction went down. Schmitt said that Comer has, quote, laid out, so much evidence of alleged corrupt acts by the Biden family, including millions of dollars allegedly stemming from Russia and China. Still, Schmitt said, that hasn't stopped Comer's critics from wondering why the case hasn't left the conservative spectrum. Biden supporters and your detractors are out there saying that your case, the influence peddling cases, has hit kind of a wall and it's leveled off. What do you say to that criticism? Comer then tried to lay out some of the evidence that he has against Hunter Biden, none against Joe, of course. And then he said, we're going through that. It's taking a lot longer than I wish. So, hey, everybody thinks you should kind of give it up because, you've laid out evidence, but you really haven't laid anything out. So why are you doing this? And he's like, well, it's just taking a long time. I got things to do. According to reports, Comer has been talking behind the scenes with some of his fellow Republican colleagues for a while now that he wants a, quote, off-ramp from this whole impeachment thing. He wants to be done with it. He knows he has nothing. He knows he has nothing. He's telling people behind the scenes, I got squat. And yet here he is still going out in the media and saying, oh, we're getting there. We're, so close we can taste it. It's taken so long. You got to read all this stuff. You got to mark it up. Ugh. Who wants to do that? You've got nothing. Admit you have nothing and move on. The worst that's going to happen is that we're going to mock you for 2 or 3 days. And then, 6 months down the road, when we have to talk about you again, we'll mock you again for that. But then it'll be over. Come on, rip that Band-Aid off and just admit that this whole thing was stupid and you got nothing. Move on with it, and I guarantee you the public will forget much faster than you think they will. But he's too proud to do it. Even though he's being called out by Fox News, Maria Bartiromo's called him out, Steve Doocy on Fox and Friends has called him out, to the point where Comer won't even go on Fox and Friends anymore because he's scared of them calling him out. And even Newsmax now is like, hey, you've laid out evidence, but everybody else is, saying you should quit this. Yeah, I'm not saying it. But, everybody that's not me is saying this. So it's only a matter of time before Newsmax flips as well and says, dude, it's time to give it up, cut your losses, and admit that you failed. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.